Imagine rolling down an open highway in a motorhome built by Bugatti, not just any recreational vehicle, but something that carries the DNA of a hypercar. The 2026 Bugatti Aether motorhome, or Bugatti Luxury Motorhome, is not a distant sci-fi fantasy, it's a concept that's already sparking imaginations. In this video, we'll take you inside and out, talk about how it might perform, and break down what it could cost to own one of these ultra-luxury road palaces. From the outside, the Bugatti Aether motorhome looks like nothing you've seen. Its body is sculpted with the kind of aerodynamic finesse you'd expect from Bugatti's Hypercar division. Carbon fiber panels glint in the sun, and the design is low, sleek, and muscular. You immediately recognize a signature Bugatti horseshoe grille up front, flanked by modern LED lighting that feels both futuristic and unmistakably Bugatti. The profile is long, but thanks to active aerodynamics and clever design, it avoids the clunkiness that can plague traditional RVs. Every line on the exterior feels purposeful. The roof is more than just a shelter, it integrates solar panels, making it possible for the motorhome to generate its own power when stationary, helping with off-grid stays. Side panels retract or extend, increasing living space when parked. There might even be deployable aero elements that give it more stability at higher speeds. This isn't just a slow cruiser. Now, stepping inside, the Bugatti Aether motorhome takes opulence to a whole new level. Think handcrafted Italian leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber trim, and polished metals throughout. The living area features plush, reclining microjet-style seats, which feel more like first-class airline seats than an RV couch. Ambient LED lighting can be adjusted to set any mood, and voice controls or smart home tech manage lighting, climate, and shade. The real showstopper, though, is a massive panoramic glass roof made with electrochromic tinting, so you can switch it from fully transparent to dark with the flick of a switch. In one area, you'll find a floating spiral staircase, a design flair that's more mansion than motorhome. That staircase connects to a master suite above, which offers a king-size bed, ultra-luxury materials, and perhaps private balconies or windows. There are guest cabins too, and overall the sleeping capacity is estimated to be between 4 to 6 people in different configurations. For entertainment, there's an 8K OLED retractable cinema screen, Dolby Atmos surround audio, maybe even a satellite internet connection, everything you need to feel like you're in a 5-star hotel on wheels. The kitchen is nothing short of a gourmet chef's dream. It's modular but fully functional, with an induction cooktop, high-end appliances, wine cooler, and smart storage. Materials are premium, surfaces might be made of marble composites or other luxe finishes. It's built for both serious cooking and casual lounging. The dining area is seamless. You can transform it from a formal dinner setting to a cozy breakfast nook. Then there's the bathroom, a spa-style wet room, complete with a rainfall shower, heated floors, smart mirrors, and water recirculation to minimize waste. Everything is designed to feel as refined as a luxury hotel suite. Climate zones are managed independently, so your guest cabin can be at a different temperature than the master bedroom or living lounge. Technology in the Aether motorhome is cutting edge. There's likely a central control panel, maybe a curved touchscreen, but also AI-driven voice assistant controls, smart glass, biometric locks, and even an AR heads-up interface to overlay driving data or navigation onto your windshield. There's satellite internet, 5G, and possibly a drone docking station, so you can launch a camera drone to film your own road trip. For safety, there's high-definition 360-degree sensing, lidar or radar-based collision avoidance, lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, in short, all the driver assistance systems you'd expect from a Bugatti-level vehicle. When it comes to performance, this motorhome isn't about sluggish cruising. Under the hood, or more accurately, under the floor, it is rumored to have a hybrid powertrain, combining a quad-turbo W16 engine, similar to Bugatti Hypercars, with an electric motor system. Estimates suggest power output in the range of 1,200 to even 1,600 horsepower, depending on configuration. That kind of power means this isn't just a mobile home, it's a performance vehicle. Allegedly, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds, which is wild for a motorhome. The top speed is electronically limited somewhere between 155 to 190 miles per hour in some reports. To manage all that power, the vehicle likely features an adaptive all-wheel drive system, active suspension, maybe even a hydraulic leveling system for camping situations, and sophisticated braking, including carbon ceramic discs and regenerative braking to recapture energy. For off-grid capability, that solar roof comes into play. Some reports talk about solid-state battery banks and high-capacity solar arrays that feed into a power management system. That means when you park, you could run the lights, climate, and even small appliances just using solar power and stored electricity, without firing up a noisy generator. Weight for such a beast is massive. The concept spec puts the curb weight around 18,000 to 22,000 kilograms, depending on how much coach-built carbon fiber structure is used. That's a ton, literally, but given Bugatti's experience in engineering lightweight supercars, they presumably optimize structure for performance, durability, and efficiency. Driving such a motorhome would be quite an experience. With a hypercar-derived powertrain, the acceleration, responsiveness, and sound would be unlike any traditional RV. The suspension would need to be top-tier to absorb bumps gently but still handle the forces of high speed. In highway mode, you'd feel like you're driving a Grand Tourer. In camping mode, systems like hydraulic leveling, smart climate, and off-grid power would make it feel like a luxurious moving residence. Now, let's talk about price, because this is where things get really exclusive. The estimates for the 2026 Bugatti motorhome start around $2.5 million for a base, touring, configuration, according to Altitudes magazine. But if you go for fully bespoke, coach-built editions with all the luxury amenities, custom interiors, and more power, the price could go up to $5 million or more. Other sources cite even higher ranges, suggesting special editions or very limited builds could reach $7 million plus. That's not just a motorhome, it's a statement piece, a collector's item, and a rolling mansion for the super rich. Of course, with such exclusivity come challenges and trade-offs. Maintenance is going to be extremely expensive. Servicing a hybrid W16 powertrain, carbon fiber body, advanced suspension, and high-tech systems will require specialized technicians and parts. Insurance would be astronomical. Also, maneuvering something that large and heavy in tight campsites or urban areas could be difficult. And while off-grid solar helps, living off-grid for extended periods still depends on how big the battery packs are and how much power you draw. Plus, finding places that can handle a motorhome that's both this long and this high, it's said to be around 3.8 to 4.1 meters tall, might not be easy. Yet, for someone who can afford it, probably ultra-wealthy luxury collectors or supercar enthusiasts who also love travel, this concept offers something truly unique, a way to bring hypercar performance into a mobile home without compromising on comfort and style. The exclusivity factor would also be massive. Very limited production, bespoke craftsmanship, and the prestige of owning something no one else has. In terms of market, reports suggest Bugatti would target very select global markets, maybe Europe, North America, and a handful of wealthy buyers in Asia. Because of the likely bespoke nature, buyers might be personally vetted. It's not going to be an RV you casually buy, it's a high luxury commission. Also, the production volume would probably be very low, making each unit extremely rare. Let's imagine a typical day with this motorhome. You wake up in your king-size bed, pull aside the panoramic glass roof shade to let in morning light, head to the gourmet kitchen to make coffee while floating around in a lounge that feels like a boutique hotel lobby. You fire up the 8K cinema for a short video, then step out to enjoy a breakfast on a deployable side deck. When you want to head out, you engage the hypercar-based drivetrain, and you glide down the highway, but when you reach your campsite, you lower the suspension, engage hydraulic leveling, and switch to solar power for silent living. At night, you dim the ambient lighting, use the voice assistant to close curtains, and settle in as the motorhome hums quietly from onboard systems. From a design perspective, this concept challenges the very idea of what an RV can be. Usually, motorhomes are about utility, comfort, and space, but here, performance and speed are brought in, raising the bar. It's a blend of hospitality, craftsmanship, engineering, and speed. It's not practical for everyone, but for the right buyer, it's a dream on wheels. There are also some potential risks. Such a powerful vehicle could tempt more aggressive driving, but safety must be paramount. The designers would need to make sure the active safety systems are up to the task. Advanced driver assist, collision mitigation, maybe even semi-autonomous driving to handle such a large but fast vehicle. The weight means that braking and stability are very important, so regenerative braking and carbon ceramic brakes would be indispensable. Environmental considerations are interesting too. While a W16 engine is not environmentally friendly in traditional sense, the hybrid system plus solar array could mitigate some impact. If the solar panels and battery system are robust, it might be possible to camp off-grid for days without needing external power, reducing reliance on fossil fuel generators. But fuel consumption on the move would still likely be very high, unless the electric system takes over in lower speed, stop-and-go situations. Another interesting dimension is resale and collectability. A motorhome like this could become a collector's item, like classic supercars, but maintenance costs might make resale tricky. Buyers would need to have dedicated storage, maintenance, and possibly even transfer the vehicle to a specialized buyer in future. Now, because this is still in the concept speculative phase, many of these details are based on reports, renderings, and speculative articles. Some specs vary depending on the source. For example, Cars 2WD gives a curb weight, powertrain layout, and capacity details. Altitudes magazine dives into the interior luxury, the AI systems, and the possible price range. Dahl Motors describes some design touches like the floating staircase in retractable cinema. Given this, if Bugatti actually releases this, the final production version might change, but what's consistent across reports is that this is not going to be an ordinary RV. In conclusion, the 2026 Bugatti Aether motorhome is a bold vision, combining hypercar-level performance, ultra-luxury materials, advanced tech, and solar-powered possibilities into a moving palace. It's the sort of thing that makes you stop and stare, then dream about what a weekend road trip would feel like if speed, elegance, and comfort all came together. For the ultra-wealthy who want to travel without sacrificing power or luxury, this concept might just be the ultimate expression of mobile living. It's not for everyone, but that's exactly the point. This isn't a mass-market RV. It's a statement, a trophy, and a rolling masterpiece. If Bugatti brings this to life, it could redefine what a motorhome means. And even as a concept, it invites us to imagine a future where emotional, high-performance machines aren't just for the track. They're for the open road, and maybe, for the soul.